Hello and welcome to another episode of Cleaning and Repairing Model Trains. Today we're going to be learning about different types of controllers that you can buy. To start off with, this is your standard Bachmann controller. Starting off with this would be really for beginners. With the snap of the controller turning on and off. To tell the controller is on, the red light at the top will turn on. Turning it back will show you that the red light is off. Turning the direction is simple just by pushing it. And at the top, you have the port. You have the port where you plug in the power supply, and you got a port to plug into the track. And these two buttons are for AC power to control an accessory item. Onto the next control, we have a model power controller. Now, this is a controller where you gotta watch your limits with this one. It's got AC and DC. So the DC is track, and the AC is accessories only. And it's got a button right here for says for forward and reverse. Sorry, I'm just trying to look here. Reverse is here, forward is here, and the different numbers are here too. The next controller is an Athearn controller, where this, you're getting up to a bit of higher voltage. Where with these two, you're kind of low voltage. This one, you're getting up to a bit of higher voltage. Where if you turn it on, it's going to be the same kind of control. But you've got the directions depending on the wires. It's got the same thing, AC and DC power for track and accessories. But the thing with this is if a wire comes loose, this overload button will turn on, telling you there's a problem. Immediately, never, like if you're running a train, you want to run it fast, put it up to here. But if the overload light starts to slowly come on and bright red, and if you want to keep controlling, it will not work. What you do is you shut off the throttle and you check your power connection. If it's connected and it's tight, then you check your track connection. And with this, it's really goes all the way to full, which is 100. Now, this is a Power Command Tech 3. It is a model 9500. Same thing with the Athearn. Is just a switch to turn it on. Once it's on, you will have 3 buttons. One button is the overload button. The second button is the modem button. And the third button is the pilot button. Right up here is the direction button. Right here is the modem button. I don't know how to say it properly. I'm very sorry, but motion button or modem button. And you flick that on, and that light will come on. And if you have the power up to full, you can just turn it off. The train will keep running. But if you want it to stop, you just flick it off. And this is the brake button. All you do is push and hold, and once the train comes to a complete stop, you just release it. Now this is the same thing with the Athearn. Just a speed dial to increase and decrease power. Up here, this is your track current and your track voltage. The track current goes all the way up to 3. Your track voltage goes all the way up to 20. Now, if a case happens where the track voltage shoots up, that means your locomotive has a problem, or your engine has a problem. If the track voltage does not go up, it's the same problem, but it might have a locomotive problem. But if that goes up and that goes up, that means you got a working locomotive. But if it's going up, if the track voltage is going up very slightly and your engine's running slow, that means your engine has a problem. Immediately cut the power and stop. Some beginners will be like, oh, well, why is my train not running? And they'll just full power up. And what will happen is the motor will burn out. So I suggest turn off the power. I am serious. And then once you're done, you just turn it off. But with this old controller that I have, some controllers, what will happen over time is they'll get old and old. Like old. And this controller is that if you cut the power, there's still track voltage and track current in the track. So it'll take a bit of time to decrease. So that is my episode of showing you how to, telling you about the controllers and what you should do if there's a problem occur. Now, this is for beginners. I know experts are going to be like, oh, well, you're saying it wrong. Well, this is for beginners. If you do not like it, you do not have to watch it. That was another episode. That was another episode of Cleaning and Repairing Model Trains. And thanks for watching. And hopefully you can use this knowledge in the future. Thank you for watching.